Bam. Let's go. Get my charger. Let's see how much people we got. We got one person in. Mojo. Right, one second. Let me set this to conversation. Okay, so this person Mojo said, just get a new car, my G, if you work hard and I'll have to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Yeah, just not right now. Raphael, what's going on? Right, let me load up this live. Right, I'm going live in 1 minute, yeah? The title of the live on TikTok is Everybody is Distracting Themselves. Right. I'm back on the TikTok lives because they blocked me from the last one. Big up man like Ray J. See, I don't even know certain of you man's account names, but I know your picture them, your avatar them. So when you get time, G, when you get time for what? Double A, double B on solar electrics. Do you mean like the solar panels and that? If you talk if you're talking about the solar panels, a lot of these tenants' houses that I work at, they got them on the roof and that. On the yeah, on the roof. But I don't think they even benefit from it. It's more just to help the environment. So he said your solar panels, my boy just changed to doing them. He's hating it. I mean, yeah, me personally, I would never jump on no solar panel installation thing in it. How much do I need to have saved at age 24? There's no specific amount at age 24 because obviously everyone starts off. I was going to say the race. It's not a race against anyone, but everyone starts off differently. What I'm saying is by age 30, you should have about 50 grand saved. If you don't have 50 grand saved, you should have pretty much the equivalent by way of property or some sort of investment. Because you should be able to, from the age of 25 to 30 years old, be saving up £10,000 a year. It's not that hard if you have a decent paying job. I didn't say a high paying job. When I was 24, I was only on 28, 30 grand a year. I was only on 1,800, 1,900 take home. That's not big money. Big up man like Incognito. That's not big money. That's that's all right. That's okay. I mean, I would never work for that now because I've seen, I've got a taste of what's really out there. If you've been dating fucking 5 out of 10s your whole life, and then I don't know, something happens and you start getting 9s and 10s and that, you ain't gonna go back to dating no 5 out of 10s. If you've been driving Ross Clark ran down Hondas your whole life, and then you start driving Jaguar F-Type Rs, Porsche 911s, Range Rover SVRs, bro, yeah, you ain't gonna want to be seen dead in a Honda Civic again. So yeah, I'm used to earning double. So Incognito said, well, asked, you think 35k salary for a 25-year-old whilst living at home with your parents is good? Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. Because on that sort of salary there, as long as you're smart with your money, you can save up £1,000 a month, which will be, 10 grand a year. I'm not expecting it to be £1,000 every single month, bare robotic and that. Hopefully, but because some months are going to be different than that. Certain people like we have that one expensive month. For me, it's January. That's when all the MOTs are due. That's when all the taxes are due. That's when all the insurances are due. That's when when I say taxes, I mean road tax. That's when my HMRC tax is due. So January is always the crazy month. Plus, but imagine I had like a lot of people to pay to buy Christmas presents for, and that would even be worse. It'd be even crazier. Right. This favor person, yeah, that's a good question. I'm gonna get back to you. Yeah, just give me 1 minute. If I forget, retype your question. That's a good one still. Where to find the best builders? You just have to just take a risk, man, and just go on My Builder. If you don't know any personally, just go on My Builder, man. Go and hire out a Polish person. Them Polish men are good, man. They do work for a reasonable price as well. Me, I only do business with Polish people. My mechanic is Polish. My carpenter is Polish. I mean, I don't have a cleaner, but I know a cleaner woman that I used. She's Polish. Right. Super. So incognito said for him it's December. Yeah. And yeah, everyone has that one crazy month usually where they're just getting ripped to shreds, boy. So Mojo said, I drive an Audi Q7 21 plate, make 60K a year as a project manager with 40K in savings, no property. Want any advice? Well, hey, you're asking questions that you know the answer to. I'll say, yeah, property. You got 40K in savings, and now what are you sitting on 40 grand for? You only need 5 grand in savings for a rainy day. Spend the money, invest the money, man. Someone put down in the comment section the last time any of you lot needed 10 grand emergency. God, Nadia's joking. Nadia joking. Nadia's famous in the chat, you know. I talk about no way is she here. Shoot, how do I do this? Failed my AM2 twice. How do I get experience to pass it? What did you fail it on? What specific parts did you fail it on? ST asks, how am I? Yeah, I'm good. A little bit under the weather, but you know what, man? The show must go on. To be fair, I was going to do a live stream yesterday, but I was mash up. Mash up. You're the one there where you fall asleep at 5 p.m. in the afternoon / evening for 2 hours. I say, you know you're mash up. I mean, I don't fall asleep like that. So ST said, been watching your vids all the time. Yeah, come on, man. Sorry, I almost blocked someone. Anyway, this person, who's it? What's the person's name? Is it Favor, something like that? Favor. What do you think about late invites? Should I still go? I mean, that's a difficult one. Who is the person that gave you the late invite? If it's someone that's close to you, nah, like that I'd see that as a little bit of a disrespect. But it just depends on who it is. It depends on who it is. And sometimes, you know what, yeah, sometimes we like to fake our value as human beings. So certain of us won't be doing nothing on this coming Saturday. Yeah. So in 2 days' time on Saturday, we're not doing nothing. But because we've been invited late to a function, say Saturday morning, and the function Saturday evening, yeah. Some of us were too proud. We got too much of an ego to go. When really and truly, you would have been sitting down watching a JY's TV video or playing video games or doing nothing or looking for something to do. So what's the point of rejecting a late invite when you would have went to it if you was given 2 weeks prior notice? What's the point of rejecting that late invite when on the day you was doing nothing? I think sometimes, yeah, we actually need to, you know, be high value, be busy rather than fake being busy. It's just like those people, they make me laugh, you know, they deliberately turn up to functions late so that they don't look desperate. So the function starts at 2 p.m. or 10 p.m. So you deliberately got there 3 hours late to make yourself look like you're a busy person, make yourself look like you're not desperate. But then you get to the function and you're there for 8 hours. So you got to the function at 5 o'clock when it started at 2, and then you stayed there for a solid 8 hours. You didn't leave until 1 p.m. Who's desperate? Like, no one wants to be the first man through the door. But what I'm saying is, bro, I ain't gonna be turning up to no function late on purpose to pretend that I'm a busy person and that. But that's just, I mean, human beings are so fake, so fake. The hell? Can you call Nadia, please? Nadia, go onto onto YouTube. Yeah, there's someone that's calling your name. You know, some chick. I don't know if she's never heard of her. Anyway, my business I needed 10 G's. So favor. This is so the person that's put the question to me about turning up to the function late. His name's Favor. He said his close brethren called him right on the spot to go. I mean, fam, just go, man. Just go. Just go. If you ain't got nothing else to do, just go. Just go. At the end of the day, if your friend is gonna think you're of low value because you was just free and able to go, then you probably ain't of value. Yeah, because if you are of value, then they will know you're of value. And if you're not of value, they're gonna know you're not of value. What's the point of pretending? What's the point of pretending? Yeah, some chick said cool Nadia. I don't know who she is. But streets will never forget. Oh, this heat is getting too much. I have to turn the heating off. I'm starting to sweat. See, certain people right now, certain people are freezing and certain people are sweating in their house. I know which one I'd rather be. I remember, yeah. So the Sunday that just went, I went running and it was pissing it down with rain. So I went running out in the rain, and the way my run works is like in Edmonton, I'll run around in a big circle, but over here, I run one way and run back. So whatever way I go, I come back the exact same way. And it was chucking it down with rain. You know, when it's raining so hard, everyone is walking with their hood on their head and their head facing down. Yeah, one of them, one there. Yeah. So when I got to like my checkpoint where I turn around, I must have ran past some woman. So I'm running downhill. I turned around and came back uphill. So I must have thought, what the hell was going on? Why are they just running up and down in a straight line and that? Like, yo, who goes out running in this? The rain was crazy. Say. And as I ran past her, I was thinking, like, yo, imagine being in a position where you have to be out in this rain. Like some people, they have the option to go out in this weather or not. Like me, I chose and I decided to go out in that crazy weather. Some people, they have no choice but to walk and get drenched in this crazy weather. And it takes me back to something I heard from that guy, the Saint in the Sinner, Marquette. He said something along the lines of, this is how you know certain people's tax brackets are different and there's just levels to this thing. He said, in the coming winter, there are going to be people that are going to perish when the snow falls, when the temperature is so cold outside. Certain people are going to perish. He said, other people, he said, this is the epitome of levels. The weather that some people will perish in, some people, some children will look forward to putting on their snow gear, doubling up on their socks and that, and going skiing. He said certain people, the weather will perish them, and others, people enjoy that weather. Imagine that. Imagine, yeah, you're so low down the social economic scale that certain temperatures will wipe you out and other people play in those temperatures. Yeah. There is levels to this shit. Children as well. Do you know why? Because those children are a byproduct of their parents' hard work. And that guy there that's sitting on the floor or lying in a sleeping bag, even if he did put in hard work, at some point, you know, he made some terrible bad decisions and that. Because it doesn't matter how rich you are. I say all the time, like people like Mike Tyson and other people and that, they go broke because they don't manage their finances. They live above their means. Right, let me see. But yeah, the streets will never forget. Come on, man. So ST said, yo, bro, I'm 23 and started a gas engineering course. Paid 250 deposit. Today. Ended up going, by the way. Called me when I was on the way back home from commentary after a football match. Yeah, man, just go, man. Don't fake being high value. Don't fake being busy. Be high value. Be busy. All these idiots talk about, fake it till you make it. Fake it, bro. Forget that. Yeah, there ain't no fake it till you make it. I'ma be it. I'm not faking nothing. Oh, yeah. Big up man like Dosa David. So Dosa David, this is one of the original subscribers, them, one of the original supporters, them. When I used to do the live streams in the kitchen all 4 years ago during lockdown and that. So Dosa David said, did you know the guy that does the Manchester nightlife videos got arrested? Yeah, burn him. Burn that little Ucio, yeah? Let me tell you something. Press 1 in the chat if you've seen those Manchester, Liverpool, London nightlife videos. I mean, people do it in different places. I've seen like even like Stockholm and Sweden, yeah? So anyway, I don't even know how I came across them time ago, like last year, yeah? So I must have seen, obviously, I mean, a couple legs out and that, you get me? Someone's just watching them and that, innit? And as I'm watching one of the videos and that, I'm commenting on it in my head, like making fun. And I thought, you know, I could do reaction videos to this and that. So anyway, man done a couple reaction videos of that, and people like them and that. But what happened? I look at Ucio, yeah? I done a few reaction videos. My man reported one of the videos and gave me a copyright strike. So I'm like, blood, come on. I'm thinking like, yo, it's one thing, yeah, if you want to give someone a copyright strike for using your content. So let's say, and I would never do this. Listen, you can make this videos about me. I ain't reporting shit, blood. Say what you want about me. I don't business. But let's say someone used my content. It's me talking, and they made a reaction video. Whether they're dissing me, whether they support me, doesn't matter. Like, that would be one thing, someone reporting it, because it's my content, it's my face, whether it's a positive or negative video on that. But it's a next thing to be standing out on the street, filming in a public place. You don't own the streets. You don't own anyone that walks the streets. Okay, fine, you filmed it. But how dare you think that's your content? No one else can use it in that. If anything, I'm putting more eyeballs on your content, because some people might, you know, fuck it, let me go and watch some more videos than that, because JYs can only pump out a certain amount of reaction videos. To be fair, I was only watching it because of the Gialem anyway. I was trying to listen to JY said that. So the man reported me, and I got a copyright strike. I thought, this is some idiot business. So yeah, good. I saw the video where they raided his house, and I thought to myself, I wonder why they used a battering ram and lit down the door. And I realized the reason why they done that is because if the police come outside and say, oh, open up, he's got time to delete stuff off his laptop, because they go in there for footage and that, and they know there's going to be, you know, hard drives and whatnot that's got incriminating evidence. So something like that, that's the same as a drugs raid. They don't want the people then to dispose of the evidence. Right, let me see. Man said just caught me some gold, you know. Man. Right. One thing I wanted to talk about, yeah. So someone was doing a live stream about, you know, that Bonnie Blue chick, the one that's doing like the 100-man marathon and that. So someone done a live stream. They had a picture of her in the background, and then I didn't even listen. I just saw it. I didn't even listen. I just kept on swiping and that, scrolling and that. But then just before I jumped on live on TikTok, I saw like a new, like, I don't know, I think it was like Good Morning Britain or This Morning and that. They had her on, and then they had some feminist woman next to her, and they were going back and forth and that. And I was just thinking to myself, like, maybe I'm a madman, but whenever I see these sort of situations, I always feel like jealousy is at the root. You understand? Like, press one if you've seen that clip where the Bonnie Blue chick was on This Morning. Not no podcast or nothing like that. She was on either This Morning or Good Morning Britain. Put one in the chat if you've seen it so far. I said, no, I skipped it, can't lie. So anyway, this Bonnie Blue chick was going back and forth with this feminist woman and that, and you could just tell this anger and rage. And I'm thinking, where is this anger and rage really coming from? Because when I see things like that, I just think it's stupid. I'm not gonna sit there and be angry about it. Now that you're saying, why would people be jealous of her? There are women that are jealous because they might look at her and think, yeah, you know, she's nice looking and that, and they don't like the fact that she's getting attention from men. Listen, people have their own agendas. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, people are just jealous over foolishness. Oh shoot! And then he cancelled the live. Yeah, I feel like some people are just jealous. I'm reading the comments from TikTok, so I'm streaming on TikTok and YouTube. For me, when I see that chick, for me, it's more like disappointment because aesthetically, I think she's nice, and the way she is as a person. If we can, yeah, let's dissect and let's remove the marathon and the sleeping around. Yeah, I think she is a good quality chick from what I've seen. Now, I can just look at a girl and just hear them speaking. I know with that sleeping around and that marathon business and that, like, see, this is gonna be mad. Me saying I don't think she's a 304 deep down and that. Like for me, I think she just looks at it like looks at herself like, yo, what can I use to make money? All right, I'm gonna use that, yeah. And this is why I'm making money. This is how I'm gonna make money. I don't think she's actually. I know it's very contradictory and it's weird for me to say. I don't actually think she's trash. That makes sense. So when I see chicks like that, I just feel like that's quite a disappointment in that. Because a girl like that, yeah, that the way she comes across, I think she'd be good quality woman. Good quality. I know she's doing a 100. Listen, there's no way I would entertain a girl that's doing them things there and that, innit? But I'm saying, beside from that, I know the 100 marathon is mad, yeah. But what I'm saying is, the way she comes across, I think that, you know, in another life she would be a decent woman, man. I think she would be a decent woman. I think a lot of men, there's a lot of men, they don't like it, really grinds their gears, and they really get angry when they see women being like promiscuous and that. I don't know. I think a lot of them just think that, you know, there's some little angels, and fam, you are naive to the nature of a woman, my friend. So yeah, I just think a lot of people are just vexed. Just like that Wandsworth chick. I think the gal them were jealous because their fantasy is to get mashed up and broke up in a prison cell. And the man them, I think a lot of them are jealous because they're hardworking men. They ain't had a squeeze. They even had a date in 2 years. But some waste man that does nothing for nobody, that's been in jail for all 2, 3, 4 years, and that is getting to smash a hot thing, and he ain't providing nothing. This guy who's out on the road, you know, law-abiding citizen for the most part, gets up, goes to work every day, turns up on time, could be a potential good father figure, let alone boyfriend, and that he ain't getting no place. So certain man, I think they will see that and just be vexed just off that alone. Now hold on a minute. I'm out here working a 9 to 5. I don't sell drugs. I don't burgle people's houses. I don't rob people. I don't stab. I'm somewhat good looking, you know what I mean? In that, like, you know, a decent member, a productive member of society in that. I ain't been on a date for 2 years, let alone touch anything. But then this guy can be in jail for 4 years, you know, not a productive member of society in that, and he's getting to smash a free in that. Of course, some man now make them mad. What are you talking about? Imagine you as a man for the last 2 years, yeah, you've been on the right path and that, you got your life together, you got your life in order and that, and you can't get no play from no girl, and then just some guy that's in jail ain't doing nothing for nobody, is bending up things for fun. So a man would have wifed up that thing from the Wandsworth prison, yeah. He just lashed that and dashed that. Big up man like Jerry Manning. Right. So this individual here says, "Yo, Jay, have you ever, or do you ever come across somebody who may be jealous of you?" Well, to be fair, I'm not around anyone that I feel is jealous of me, because I just lock people off. Because if someone is jealous of you, then I feel like they're just secretly plotting behind your back. But yeah, I mean, I can't. I mean, I feel like there's certain people that'll be around, man, in the past who are like trying to compete with, man. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, or they're at least watching you really carefully. Like I said, well, when I made that video, I don't know if you'd have seen it. Oh no, you YouTube people wouldn't have seen it, you know, because I ain't released it yet. But basically, I made a video talking about like my 70K self-assessment tax return. Because God forbid, yeah, people just believe you when you say you earn 70 grand, like it's 200 grand for the year. So I got my tax return, so I made a video about it and that, because you got to prove these things. I mean, I guess so, because there's a lot of fake people online and that. So the real people, they might be lumped in with them, so you got to prove it. So anyway, what happened now? I lost it. What was I about to say? Yeah. So anyway, during that video, I must have been explaining that I was in conversation with a man one time, and I said, yeah, I earn about 70 grand a year. And then, I don't know, a month later, I must have said, yeah, I earn about 60 grand a year. And the man pulled me on it. He said, hold on a minute. You told me that you earn 70 grand a year, and now you're saying you earn 60 grand a year. I'm like, rah, man's really holding on to every single number that I say, Like, yeah, it's good to listen, it's good to pay attention and that. But I just thought to myself, if I told him I earned 30 grand in one conversation and then 20 grand the following month in another conversation, would he have cared? The answer's no. So right then and there, I know this person's slyly pocket watching. Yeah. So when someone's like pocket watching and that, maybe they're a bit jealous and that. Now don't get it twisted. Yeah, no one wants people to be lying to them. I don't want don't lie to me, But at the same time, like when someone's watching my pockets and that, it's probably because they're a bit jealous on sly, or they're trying to compete with you. If someone's trying to compete with you, I mean, I think it's safe to say they're a bit jealous of you. They're trying to outdo you. I don't want to be around no one that's trying to outcompete me or nothing like that. Because if someone's trying to outcompete me, that means you're slightly hoping for my downfall. You know, when Arsenal steps on the pitch to play Tottenham, they're not hoping that Tottenham do their best. They're not hoping that Tottenham's got all their best players and they're all in good health and they got confidence level 1000. When Arsenal step on the pitch and they buck Tottenham on the grass, they're hoping, yeah, I hope this person gets injured. I hope they get red, yellow card, green card, blue card, and that. They're hoping for all the downfalls and that because they're competing with them. So if you've got people around you that you feel like they're competing with you, on slide, they're hoping for your downfall, you know. On slide, they're hoping for your downfall. Signs of envy / jealous friends. I mean, I think I kind of explained it there, innit? But maybe now this isn't this. I don't think this has happened to me, innit? But let's say, yeah, you was in a bad place years ago, and you know you had a friend that was around then, and they're also around now, and they've seen the change in you. They've seen the transformation in you. If they always bring up your past about how bad you was doing and whatever and that, I feel like you're trying to, you know what I mean? You're trying to drag someone back down and that you're trying to make someone know, listen, although you're doing well now, you're still a piece of shit from back in the day. So yeah, if someone keeps bringing up your bad past and that, that's not a good sign, man. Don't get it twisted though. Let's say it's a female watching this right now and she's got a friend that had a crazy body count of 100 and trying to claim celibacy and trying to be a nun and trying to become a Mormon and some Jehovah's Witness and that. Yo, listen, mileage can't be reversed. Yeah. You can't just try and rebrand yourself just like that. You can reinvent yourself, but certain things you can't rewrite that. You can't erase that. Oh. Let me see. Someone said, "Hey, I see you say to go into trades, but everywhere I look, you lot make 30 to 40k, 45k max." Yeah, because these people that are only earning 30 to 45 grand, they're PAYE, they're full-time employees. If I was a PAYE full-time electrician, I would be on 40 grand a year. But I'm not because I'm self-employed and I will never go back to being PAYE. Never. In that self-employed versus PAYE video, I compared how much you would take home and how much you would have to pay in tax if you're self-employed as opposed to being PAYE. Now, some people might watch that video because I'm using the same yearly pay, 74 grand self-employed, 74 grand PAYE. I'm using the same yearly pay and just comparing the difference, like how much you would take home, how much you pay in tax and that. If you was PAYE, you would have to pay 17 grand in tax. And if you were self-employed, you have to pay 10 grand in tax. Some people will say, I'll still rather go PAYE, earn 74 grand a year and have, you know, the security of sick pay and that. One thing, yeah, if you've watched that video, one thing you might not understand is you're not getting 70k as an electrician. I'm just comparing the two salaries. You ain't getting 70k as a PAYE electrician unless you're flipping doing overtime every day and you're doing call outs every single day. So as an electrician, PAYE, 40k a year probably. As a self-employed electrician, 50, 60, 70. Right, this Ray Sean person said that I make 450 running install business. Yeah. So 450 a day, yeah, that's good money, man. Someone said PAYE is for mugs. Yeah, man. It's 70K a good salary. It's decent. It's all right. What's your opinions on parents' opinions dating outside the race, bro? I mean, look, it's not racist if a parent wants their child to stick within their race, because that's how you keep the bloodline going. But if certain parents want to start getting people arrested just because their son and their daughter dealt with someone outside of their race, well, that's not good. That's not good. That's mad. Because just imagine, yeah, like, imagine the boy was white and she thought, nah, we just let it, we'll just deal with it, you know, whatever and that. Nah, he's a ninja. Report, report, report. Get that, man. That's crazy. How long and what age did you get your first property? Well, I was 24, so I don't really understand the thing. Big up the Mola. I think I saw him come in here. You know, he might not still be here, but yeah, big up the Mola. Yeah, Nadi, you remember there was the young guy. I told you about the thing you was asking. I think you said that there's some live stream or whatever in that. You remember before there was a live stream? I can't remember what day it was. What day was it? I can't remember. Sunday or Monday or something like that. You remember? So Jay West, when you're moving back to London, boy, I don't know. I don't know, man. I keep wasting my money buying properties in Northampton, man. Sure. Anyway, I've almost hit 10K followers. Give me that money. Yeah. You watch. You watch when I hit 10K. Let me check. Oh, I can't even check how much followers I've got right now. You watch when I hit 10K. Would you buy properties in any other cities? Birmingham or Manchester? Um, I mean, if other people want to buy them in Birmingham and Manchester, why not? But obviously, Northampton is the area that I live in at the moment. So yeah, I'm just gonna buy here. But yeah, definitely buy in Manchester. Now Manchester's on a come up. Manchester property prices are the same as Northampton. But the only difference is Northampton is an hour and a half away from London. Manchester's like 3.5 from London. So the further away from London you are, the cheaper the house prices should be typically, unless you're in an area that's like a posh area. That's different. Because there's places outside of London that's more expensive than London. Like, let's say like Gerrard's Cross. Now, it's not more expensive than every area in London, but Gerrard's Cross, press one if you've heard of Gerrard's Cross. You probably ain't. That place there is expensive. I went to one guy's yard one time. It was a mansion. It was a black man as well. He owned like some marine security company, multi-millionaire. Should I learn Forex? Yeah, if you want to learn it on the side, but don't not go to university just to do some Forex nonsense. So Raphael said, would you buy a property in Leeds? I mean, do you know what? Yeah, you guys don't need to be too worried about where to buy a property just in case you can't rent it out. Blood. If there's people already living in that area, then other people will move to that area. It's as simple as that. Now, obviously, some areas going to be a little bit more desirable and more in high demand than that. But if there's already people living there, then you don't need to worry about, oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to rent this property out. What do you think about revenge on someone that has done you dirty? Like, I mean, public humiliation. I mean, if they humiliated you in public in front of your face, well, I mean, you should have crashed them out, crashed on them still. But if they, I don't know, like how, explain the situation if you can. Why do you always look so vexed? Do I look vexed? I don't look vexed. When you doing houses tours, houses tour. I mean, I've done it so many times, but shit. You got any crypto? No. Unks, what did you get in GCSEs? Just 5 Cs, you know. Me, I messed about. I didn't care about getting top grades and that. I just got 5 Cs. I know you lot was expecting Bs and A stars and that. Nah, just got 5 Cs. Obviously, minimum I should have got Bs, minimum. You know what I mean? But I just messed about. Yeah, you're saying that 5 Cs is calm, but I'm a minimum of a B student, so I failed myself. I mean, I've given this analogy about 1,000 times. I'm gonna give it again. So let's say, yeah, you've got a child in school, and you know the child and all the classmates and that they all sit in an exam, and the child gets a B in the maths exam, and everyone else gets a D. Let's say he's happy because he got a B and everyone else got a D. So therefore, he was the best in his class. He outcompeted everybody. That child has technically failed himself if he is actually an A student. So the problem is a lot of us, we like to compete with, you know, who's to our right or who's to our left. No, the only person you should be competing with is yourself, because other people naturally have more advantages over you in certain areas. There's going to be certain things that whoever's watching this right now is going to be better than me at. And there's going to be certain things that I'll be better than you at naturally. Didn't require any training, nothing. It just comes natural. So you need to compete with yourself. Were you better? Are you better today than yourself yesterday? Or is yourself today better than yourself 6 months ago? That's how you got to think. Because it's easy to just outcompete everyone around you. I mean, no one's fucking trying. No one's trying. You think I'm buying all these properties to, all right, yeah, I'm better than you. I'm better than you. Bro, listen, I'm sitting on however many properties and that. I've outcompeted the people them that I know long time ago. I could literally, God forbid, sleep in a coma for 5, 10 years, wake up, and people then will still be wherever, how far behind. I could be in a coma for 5 or 10 years and no one would even catch me. But competition, the race is not against them. The race is against myself. Got to compete with yourself. I went running this morning, freezing, freezing outside. And when I was running, I was thinking, no one else is even doing this. But I'm not doing it. I don't go running to run past other people and that. Like, oh yeah, at least other people. No, I'm running because you know I got to do it. And I was thinking like, no one else is doing this shit. Why am I out here? But yo, if I didn't go running today and I was lazy, something in the back of my mind would have been like, you know, you should have went. Like, Jay Wise went running. Jay Wise would have went running. You didn't go. Yeah? You got to compete with yourself, man. That's the only entity in this world you got to compete with, yourself. Do you do half marathons? No. Man, just do a little, I don't know, is it 5K or whatever? I don't know what it is. But yeah, no, I don't do no half marathon. Did you not find it hard getting a job with a record? I know too many people with a victim mindset. No. Obviously, there's a couple times where I'm like, oh, you know, my record, and blood, it was just turned out to be fine. Now, obviously, if you got some mad charges against your name and that, then yeah, you're on a dirty man name register, then yeah, you're gonna find it hard and that. But if you just got charges for fighting and assaults and that, you'll be all right, man. Even carrying a machine and that, I think you kind of would be all right as well getting jobs. Now, if you got certain, like let's say, you got done for handling stolen goods, or you've been done for fraud, well, you ain't going to get no job working in a bank or a mortgage broker. Nadia was all telling me when she was going for the mortgage broker job, they were doing credit checks on people. What the fuck's that got to do with being able to be a good mortgage broker? Now I get it. You know, you don't want someone who's in financial trouble to be giving out financial advice and that, but still, I mean, I guess you know what, it makes sense. It makes sense because you know what, yeah, there probably are financial advisors that have a shit credit score. There probably are financial advisors walking around right now that are in debt. I mean, I know it to be true. I went to one, so basically, yeah, I used to hand out flyers through like people's front doors, and I used to go into estate agencies and just hand out electrical flyers and that. I was promoting my little electrical business. So anyway, boom. So this is why it's always good to give out flyers and that, because a man might take your flyer today and not hit you up for 2 years, but at least he hit you up. So I remember one time, I don't even know where they got this flyer. I don't even know. But I got a job in Chadwell Heath, which is near Romford, like on the outskirts of East London, yeah? So near Romford, Ilford, there's a place called Chadwell Heath, near Dagenham as well. So this guy hit me up and he's like, you know, looking for an electrician and that, got your leaflet from whatever, innit? So anyway, it's like, cool. So anyway, I've gone down there, done the job. I just fitted a few lights in this flat. And then, so this is a black man, African man. Now he said to me, my neighbor downstairs, he's got some work. Do you want to go and have a look? I'm like, yeah, no problem. Went downstairs. Yo, you know, like when the walls are just brown from all the nicotine and that, yeah? The flat did, you know, it's almost like going into a burning building. You're choking over the smoke and that. So anyway, I'm chatting to the man. So this is another African man. I think he was Nigerian. Prolific smoker. Yeah. Turns out he's a fucking doctor. Yeah, you heard that. You heard right. The man is a prolific smoker. The walls were yellow, yellowy brown color. But the man is a doctor. Can't make this shit up. So that just tells me that there will be financial advisors out there that will have a bad credit score, is in some mad financial debt, probably got bailiffs chasing after them. Likewise, there are doctors out here who smoke, who are prolific smokers or alcoholics. Some people don't take their work home with them. Yeah. Crazy. Have you ever been robbed? Yeah, I've been robbed. Listen, I had beef with some youths because they robbed me for a tens, blood. Ended up punching one of them in the face and chasing him down the road. Not right then and there, like when they zang me. Oh my god, man said, can you give the story? All right, just give me 10, 15 minutes. Jay White's opinion on being a doctor's career. I'll be on like £14 an hour after uni. Yeah, don't worry about it, man. That's how it works. When I was an apprentice, I was all on flipping £5 an hour. Man was all on £37 a day. Some idiot money. Now man's earning all £350 a day. That's how it goes. Yeah, this person said, I think more cleaners have dirty yards than clean. Yeah, yeah. So I'm saying a lot of people, yeah, they don't take their work home with them. There's builders out here. They do all these fantastic, nice, beautiful jobs, make people's houses look like palaces. You go to their yard, they're living on a construction site themselves. I went to an electrician's house one time. Fucking, you got it's called a fuse spur. A fuse spur is the one that says a washing machine switch or the dishwasher switch. But you can have fuse spurs in other places other than kitchens and that. The guy has got a little baby. The fuse spur is hanging off the wall. You can put your finger in there and get electric shock. And it's low level. Like a toddler could crawl on the floor and put their finger in it. This is an electrician. People don't take their work home for them with them. Why do you think that? Why do you reckon that happens though? I mean, because you can get away with, you know, I mean, no customer is going to accept half a job being complete, but you can have a toilet that's, you know, not stable, you know what I mean, but it still works and that. You're like, child, I'll fix that when I get a chance to fix that. That's what it is. That's what it is. People accept it just like it's in a passable condition. Yeah, it's in a passable condition. Even my other house. Listen, I'll be moving in there soon. I'll be living on a construction site. Yeah. Because it's livable. I can wash, cook food, and there's heating. That's good enough for now. I'm not gonna wait until the house is completely 100% done. Nah. That's how women think. Can you vlog again? What do you mean vlog again? Vlog what? How many people would you fight the max? Well, how many people would I have a fight with max? I mean, I've run up in a house and punched up 3 people, but they didn't even fight back. So they're just targets, man. Trying to think. Obviously, I've chased down 3 boys. Like I remember there was one time there was some youth trying to stick it on me, and I ran away from them. One of them caught up to me, tried to stab me, and then I stopped and started chasing them down the road. But actually, rocking. How many people have actually fought? Like definitely fought 2 men at once. But I don't think I've actually stood up and fought like 3, 4 men at once. I've chased 3 people at once, but I haven't actually been swinging back and forth with 3 men at once. I mean, I've had man get me down, yeah, yeah. But I can't say, yeah, I've stood up to 4 man and I was holding it down against 4 people. But bro, no, there's gonna be no one that can stand up to 4 of me. No way. Jay Wise, how did you learn the art of storytelling? Or was it innate? I mean, it may be like a little bit of an innate thing that's in me, you know what I mean, innit? But at the same time, remember, a man's got 1,300 videos, you know. I've done a lot of talking over the last 5 Ross Clark years. Oh shit, it might be 6 years now I've been on YouTube. 6 years. Yeah, 6 years I've been on YouTube because I started YouTube in November, like near the end, and we're at the end of November. So 6 years. So Jesus Christ, been on YouTube for 6 years, 1,300 Ross Clark videos. I should be good at telling some stories and that. But I know I am anyway, because when I go to the tenants' houses now, I'll tell them stories that they say to me, oh, you should go on stage, you know, or you should like write a book, or you should make videos and that. I say, yeah, maybe. I don't tell them about YouTube. I mean, to be fair though, I did go to one girl's house not too long ago. And I don't know how I let it slip. I must have said, yeah, I got YouTube or TikTok. And she's like, what, you got YouTube and TikTok? She's like, what is it? I'm like, nah, it's all right, man. Whatever. And I kind of just kind of diverted and that. Yeah. So anyway, because she pulled out her phone and she's like, no, what is it? I want to see what your content's about, whatever, innit? So anyway, man's kind of like just diverted and changed the subject and that. So after she was like, yeah, so what's your YouTube channel? I want to watch your videos and that. Yeah. I was like, she's like, listen, you're in my house. I want to. So I was like, all right, yeah, this is what it is, isn't it? Fucking back me up into a corner, man, just to watch the fucking videos, man. But yeah, so yeah, man's a good storyteller, Carl. Obviously experienced, you know, talking on YouTube and the internet for 6 years. I hope I would be a good storyteller, really. Can you speak on the McGregor situation? I mean, I don't really know. I just heard he got found guilty. To be fair, I ain't really looked into it. To be fair, as I've said before many times, yeah, I don't really business what's going on in the media and that. I don't just make videos because, you know, like, oh, this is the latest story. You know, yeah, oh yeah, everyone's talking about this, so let me talk about. No, I don't give a damn. I don't care. I don't jump on trends. I don't give a damn. So I make videos about the things I want to make videos about. I remember when that Chris Rock situation happened when Will Smith slapped him. Man, talking about, yeah, make a video about it. What for? Why am I making a video about it? Every Ross Clark YouTuber was making videos about Will Smith slapping Chris Rock. I'm not making no videos because everyone else is making videos. That's the problem. Everyone just follows trends. You're a Ross Clark sheep. I was talking in a video earlier today, yeah? And all right, yeah, good night, Nadia. Yeah. So I was talking about this in a video earlier today, and I can't even remember what the video was flipping about. But I remember I was talking about dogs. Oh yeah, a lot of people in this world, they fill their free time with, you know, like they're just, what was I saying in the video? I can't even remember what I was saying now. People are distracting themselves. So the reason why some people get dogs, not all, because some people are generally just like animal lovers and that, but there's some people, they just distract themselves because they got a lot of free time. And some people will end up just getting a pet because they ain't got nothing else going on. So anyway, like I said in the video, don't ask me why I was sitting in my bed, lying in my bed, watching this video where this dog was just eating meat. This guy had a red-nosed pit and he was feeding it some nice meat, steak, lamb, fish heads, chicken feet and that. And this dog was just feasting on this meat. So when I was watching it, I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'd love to have this dog. You know, like, I've always wanted like a red-nosed pit. From day, I've always liked that dog. And then I was saying in the video, like, I don't like red-nosed pit bulls because everyone else likes it. I like red-nosed pit bulls because I like it. I don't give a damn about no XL bully, no French bulldog, no miniature bully, no Ross Clark Cane Corso. If I like a dog, I like a Ross Clark dog or whatever it is. The reason why French bulldogs are so popular is because they're in fashion. Everyone's got one. I guarantee you, this is how you know people are such sheep. I guarantee you, if Drake and Future in separate videos were talking about, yeah, I got my new Rottweiler, I guarantee you more people will start buying Rottweilers. I promise you. If Kim Kardashian and Rihanna started talking about, yeah, German Shepherds are the new in dog, you see German Shepherd stocks, yeah, rise up. People will be buying German Shepherds in there. People are just just sheep, man. I buy what I like. I don't care what everyone else likes. I'm one of them, man. I'm 10 years behind on fashion. Jay Wise, when you go in Thailand, bro, I'm not leaving. Bro, I'm not leaving this country. Well, for them to lock me up? After that video I made about Dubai, I'm not going Dubai. You heard what I said. I'm not going Dubai. No way. I guarantee you, yeah, if they watch my video, me talking about Dubai, I guarantee you, they will find some law where they can lock you up for, was it blasphemy or whatever? No. I'm not touching Dubai. I'm not getting no flights as well. You know, like where what they call it, not interchange, but you know, like a two-part flight. I can't remember. That's how you know I don't travel that much. But you know, when you get like you stop off in a country, like when we was at me and my brethren, you know, my brethren are a dickhead, but yeah, when me and my brethren, you're a dickhead, but yeah. When we was going to Dubai, we stopped off in like Switzerland. Yeah? I'm not even stopping off halfway in Dubai. What, for them to say, hold on a minute, you're on Dubai soil? Nah, forget that. Forget that. Dubai is never seeing me. I've marked myself out from going to Dubai ever. Not having it. Yeah, I'm not going because I know they're not having it. I was not interested in ever going to Dubai in the first place. I only went because a man booked the flight for me. JY still rocking Giuseppe's. I never had Giuseppe's in the first place. JY's, would you ever move to Essex? Yeah, I mean, I'm looking to move to Harlow. I know I've been saying it for like 2 years, but yeah. But I'm not, people talking about go to Dubai. I'm not going to Dubai, bro. Absolutely not. Just started my corporate job, but this is moving too far. Just started my corporate job, but I'm not interested in living luxury, but I'm saving for probably any advice. Yeah, just keep doing what you're doing, man. Like, I just don't get it. Like, what is the obsession with going to restaurants like STK, Novikov? I mean, I was gonna say Tarshish. Tarshish is cheap. That's why I went there, because it's cheap. But what's the obsession with going to these places? Why do you need to go and spend £400 on a meal? I'm not saying you can't do that once a year. What I'm saying is, why do you need to go there? I know where it is anyway. You want to show people that, yeah, I'm in the place to be, because all of these chicks, it's mostly the gal them and that. They will never go STK, never go Novikov, never go Gauchos, never go Lockham. They will never go to these places and not take pictures, blood. No, they have to document that shit. Whether they're taking pictures in front of the sign or they're just filming the sign from their table, they have to document it. But really and truly, I was saying this years ago, I'm going to say it again right now. You know, rich people like the celebrities and that, just go and check their profiles. So this is the difference between rich celebrities and your average person that's trying to live like they're a celebrity. Yeah. The average person that's trying to live like a celebrity, you will see them taking pictures on holiday, you know, at this restaurant, all this kind of stuff to make their lifestyle look a certain way. Go into a rich celebrity, go into a celebrity's profile. They ain't showing you no pictures when they're on holiday. They're not showing you no pictures when they're in a restaurant. But they'll show you pictures of their kids. Chris Brown might be on stage with a microphone like that. You know, I don't know, Kanye West might have a new pair of trainers that he brought out and that. They're not showing you, oh, I'm at this restaurant and that. So when I see that stuff, I just know you're an average broke person trying to look a certain way. You think Bill Gates, Martin Zuckerberg, or Jeff Bezos will be like, yeah, I'm at STK. No, that's for poor people, man. Everyone knows that they can afford those places there. The broke people, they struggle to pay for that meal. So that's why when they go, they must document it for the whole world. God forbid they just turn up there on Gold Smoke. Big up man like Blue, the Blue channel. Come on, man. Right, one second, let me get a drink because my throat's starting to if you thought one of the youths had a knife, would you still try and scrap them both? I mean, I could say yes or no, but like I've said in previous videos, I had 3 youths in front of me. One of them backed out a shank. I didn't run away straight away, but afterwards I bust out. And then one of them ran up to me and stabbed me through my jacket, and I stopped and I chased them, some Tottenham boys. So I don't know. It just depends. It just depends. I don't know. It just depends. The man stabbed me through my Nike bomber jacket. That's how you know I'm old. Yeah. 2000 and probably 2011. I would have been 18. Yeah. So you know man's old. Man tried to stab me through my bomber jacket. I went mad. Hold on a minute. Who's this racial? Wait, are you talking about me? What? Do you know who I am? Like in real life, yeah? You don't, that's the thing, you don't know who's watching. What area are you from? Are you from I wonder if this is that. Are you from Tottenham? Did you go to Howard School? Enfield. Oh, I don't know. Is that your proper name, Ray Sean? Yeah. Maybe if I see your picture, I might know who you are in it, but JY's gonna hate Tottenham forever. No, you know what? Yeah, like Tottenham, like Tottenham's like my second home. Like, I talk about Tottenham so much, people confuse me. They think I'm from Tottenham. I'm not from Tottenham. But yeah, Tottenham's like my second home because obviously, like, I got family in Tottenham, so man was always going Tottenham, and a lot of people from my sort of generation mindset, they were always scared to go Tottenham. I used to go Tottenham, no problem. I got beef with them. I still go. I don't give a fuck. I used to go taekwondo in Tottenham, just slipping. Don't give a shit. The only time I was like, "Now I'm not going Tottenham," and that was for Tottenham College. I'm not going. I actually applied to go Tottenham College, and I thought, nah, this is gonna be a slip, man. I can't be sitting in college for 4, 5, 6 hours and that, and people are rounding up people to come move to me. Nah, fuck that. So I just decided, nah, fuck it. But yeah, Tottenham's like my home, and plus, remember, I used to work in Tottenham. I used to go Broadwater Farm like every other morning. That's where my office was. So I've worked on every estate in Tottenham and Haringey and that. So like it's funny, like I'll watch like videos like there's some of them Wood Green News. And obviously, man knows some of them Wood Green News, the ones that are my age anyway. And like I'll see them making their videos. I'm like, yo, I used to work around there, Sandlins and Commerce Road, and I'm like, rah, these are actually making videos and I actually work around there. This person went to Lee Valley. Oh, okay. So what, how old are you then? Yeah, let me know how old you are. 37. Oh, you're a big boy. Okay, 37. Oh shoot. Yeah, now you'll be old. You'll be way older than me, man. I'm 32, so you're like 5 years older than me. Yeah, nah, I would have known no one that you know. Do you know what? There was a guy that went to Lee Valley from Hackney, and I think he thought he was bad. And one of my guys spat in his face in college, you know. That was fucking fuckery. Spat in his face, boy. Well, how many? Oh, someone said close to 10K. What am I? 9,855, man. Get me to 10K. Let's go. Was it what am I on now? 100. So I got 145 left to go. Now I'm not inviting no one. I don't really want to talk to no one. No disrespect. Someone said, "Can you fight?" Yeah, I can fight, but it's not about can I fight. I'm willing to fight. Yeah. Why did you get rid of the vending machine? Hmm. So the one that was at my uni, the uni moved location. So they didn't want to continue using my vending machine. So I had to take it away and put it in storage. And then I had a vending machine in a community center in Islington. And yeah, the vending machine stopped working and I didn't maintain it because I was at that infamous Holborn job. I was working there every day. I didn't have no time to go down and fix the vending machine. So yeah, I just had to put it in storage and then I just sold them. When you come back to things, I mean, I come down every other weekend and that. So yeah, I'm always about on my red bike. Look out for a red bike. That's me. This is what I do. Yeah, so I leave my estate and then I might go jet petrol station to top up petrol. But what I do is I usually leave my estate and go all the way up to the Ponders End Tesco's. They got a petrol station there, and I'll put air in my tires, and then I'll top up, and then bam, I'll just jump on the M25 and just bomb it up to like Luton. But now the fucking pussios have put 50-mile-an-hour speed restrictions on the M25. And blah, listen, let me tell you something. You're riding a motorbike and having to stick to 50 miles an hour is a chore. Jay Wise, do you give back to the community? Yeah, this is giving back to the community. You know how much youths hit me up like, yo, Jay, man, you've inspired me. Because of you, I started doing a gas engineering course or electrical course or whatever. Yeah, that's giving back to the community. You see me at Asda? When did you see me at Asda? That's what I'm saying. You're like the people that you don't even really know. Like, I mean, I don't know. I might know his face. People don't really know you. They'll just spot you like, rah. Remember, there was one time. So basically, my kebab shop is on the border of Jet Petrol Station on Bouncers Road and Hertford Road. So it's called, I think it's called Pizza King Kebab or something like that. I've been going there for years. I don't even know the fucking name of the shop. So yeah, it's on the corner of basically, yeah, Croydon Road and Hertford Road technically, but opposite the Jet Petrol Station on Bouncers Road. Anyway, there's me. Like what I usually do, yeah, when I'm down at my mum's and I'll leave my mum's yard at 1 in the morning to go and get kebab. Don't ask me why. Anyway, I'm wearing that green hoodie looking like a tramp. So anyway, I've driven down there now, pulled up outside the kebab shop. I see 3 youths go in there. They got their hoods on their head and that. So I see them and I'm thinking, please don't make me know these youths. Like, please don't make these youths know who I am. Yeah, like I know they're not gonna be my people. I know they're young. I know they're gonna be like 20 something. What I'm saying is, please don't make them recognize me from this. So anyway, or please don't make me just recognize them in general. Yeah? I was looking like a tramp. Anyway, I've gone in there now and I've looked at them. I'm like, right, I don't know who they are. Cool. So anyway, there was one youth in there who's looking. So anyway, I just went outside and I stood outside. I turned back when I was standing outside and I looked in and he was still looking at me. So he's got up and he started walking towards the door. So I met him at the door and he was like, I see your videos, you know, on TikTok. I'm like, oh my days. I'm thinking, you got me looking like a trap. I'm thinking, bro, I can't even step out of my house at 1 in the morning without someone spotting me, you know. I said they're green towers, you know. Bro, that's my that's my block, man. Fact, you're saying what most men won't say the truth about this life. Yeah, man. I said fresh trim. What's the occasion? No, this ain't a fresh trim. This ain't a fresh trim. So look, my hair is thinning on top. Yeah. So if I get a fresh trim, it's all one level. Yeah. But when the hair starts to grow back, obviously it's thicker on the sides. So yeah, this ain't a fresh trim. Got me looking like Ralph Clark grandpa. Jay Wise, would you ever write a book? I've already wrote a book. Go check it out. How do I type on this chat? Yeah, man, there's an ebook and yeah, it's called Conquering Adversity. You can just type in Conquering Adversity on you know what? You can just type in Jelani Knight on Amazon or Jelani Knight on eBay and it will come up. You don't even need to write in Conquering Adversity. But yeah, man already wrote a book. Yeah, the book there did get done long time ago during lockdown. See, this is the thing. This is what I'm saying, yeah? When you have no purpose, you find bullshit to do when you've got an abundance of free time. So some of these tenants' houses that I go to, every now and then, like 1 in 150, they will have like a 1,000 piece jigsaw puzzle that they put together and they put it in a frame. And I'm like, yo, like literally 1,000 pieces. The pieces are this big. And they put it in a frame. I'm like, yo, how long did that take you to do? And they're like, I don't know, a couple of months. But me and my husband done it over lockdown. And I was just thinking, see, this is the difference between me and some people. During lockdown, you was putting together a jigsaw puzzle. During lockdown, I was piecing together my chapters for my book. So whilst you was piecing together some little jigsaw pieces and that, I was piecing together my chapters. Remember what I said earlier, there's levels to this shit in life. Me, I went out running in the pissing rain because I chose to. It's running day. I'm going out running because I said so. Because my brain told my body, my mind told my body that I have to go out running. Some people, they went out in the pissing rain because they have no choice because they can't afford a car. And like I said, that guy, Marquette, used that analogy about some people will perish when the snow falls because it's so cold outside. Other people are getting on their skiing jacket and they're doubling up on their socks and their gloves and that to go and have fun in the snow. What can kill you is someone's entertainment. Levels to this shit is unreal. Big up Manchester Blue. I said J Wise and DD Gray. Yeah, big him up, big him up. Big up the saint and the sinner, yeah. Yeah. Marquette. Like some people say, oh yeah, J Wise is like Andrew Tate. No, Marquette is like Andrew Tate. Literally. Well spoken, intelligent, knows how to fight. They both got bald heads. Like, them two are the same. Them two are the same, literally. Oh, come on, man. Chicken Express all day long. I don't even know when that Peppy Chicken shop is or whatever. In it, I see a couple of them dotted around and that. Chicken Express all day long. Yeah, on where Lordship Lane and Tintern Road meet. Chicken Express N22. Every time I go down, I go there. Listen, let me tell you something. Yeah, so I will jump on the M1, then get on the M25, then get on the A10. I don't even stop about my mum's house. I go straight to the chicken and chip shop first. Get my food, and yeah, boom. Go straight to my mum's house on a Friday night. Someone said, "Do you go Dixie?" So I don't go Dixie. So obviously we got a Dixie in no, there's two Dixies in Edmonton, you know. There's one that everyone knows, which is like on a Hartford Road on the border of Nightingale Road. But there's another Dixie Fried Chicken that's on Town Road. That's just around the corner from man. But yeah, basically when I came out of prison, the man's like my brethren that are from my estate, a lot of them were in jail, innit? So it was just me and one of my other brethren that was left. Like he didn't get involved in no nonsense. So yeah, he's on the right path and that. Big up Heat, man. Me and him used to have this little ritual, yeah. On a Friday night, we would walk from my estate, our estate, all the way to Dixie. Bro, that was a far walk, you know. It was all 20 minutes, you know. Literally. We would leave the estate and we'd walk down like Town Road. No, I think Monmouth Road, then go up, yeah, then cut through to Bouncers Road. And I know some little back roads and that. And next thing you know, I think we're walking down like Nightingale Road. No, I can't even remember. But we used to just find out. You know, them one you don't even know the route. We're just chatting. But yeah, we literally used to walk to Dixie. Big up Heat, man. Good times still. Right. So this Nas 19s. I got a question, bro. Do you post / share your achievements to the outside world? If so, how do you deal with jealous and envious people trying to put you down? Just ignore it. Just ignore it. There's no real long format answer I can give you. Just ignore it. Listen, don't be worried about people trying to put you down and be jealous of you. Be worried if people are not trying to put you down and are not jealous of you. Because if there's nothing to be jealous of, well, then you not achieve nothing. Don't worry about haters. Be worried about people not hating on you. If you're not hated, you're not rated. And that's the realest truth. If you know anyone that I have no enemies whatsoever. Everybody I come into contact with likes me. Everyone I know likes me. It's probably because you're insignificant. Because you could be some saint who goes to Africa and helps young children out. Yeah, who helps children who are in need, who are struggling, who are starving, hungry. There will be some hater. There will be someone that will hate on you for traveling all the way to Africa, spending your own money, your time and resources to help out children in need. There will be someone that is going to hate on you. So it doesn't matter what you do on planet Earth, someone's going to hate on you. You could stop global warming. Some jackass is going to find a way to hate on you. Big up Ralph Raphael. Said, best way to get into property ladder, get into property ladder 24 American. Oh, I mean, you can basically just follow the same sort of blueprint, you know, same sort of advice I'll give someone in the UK. I didn't know there's man from America watching and that. Save your money. I'm assuming it's the same thing. It must be the same thing. 10% deposit and that. Maybe obviously a buy to let out there might be different. It might be 25 or maybe 20 or 15 and that. But the best way to get into property, to be fair though, you need to check to see if you need like a real estate license to rent out your property. I mean, really and truly, let's say you did need a real estate license to rent out your property. Who's really checking? You know what I mean? In England, you don't need no real estate license. I mean, you know what? They probably are going to come up with a real estate license to rent out your property if you're a private landlord. You watch. I'm surprised they ain't come up with that yet. But yeah, man, save your money. Don't buy no Mercedes or what they got there in America? Cadillac and that. Yeah, don't get none of them muscle cars or whatever and that. Just save your money. Don't buy no Gucci and nothing, no stupidness like that. They get all this, save 10% of your salary. Save 10% of your monthly wage. Bro, save as much as possible. Don't just save 10%. Save as much as possible. Max save. That's what I was doing. I was saving as much as possible. I wasn't. If I went by these people's principle, yeah. So let's say, yeah, when I was 24, I was earning 18, 1900. So 1900 would come in my bank account. Before tax, it was like 2,400 or something. Yeah, 2,300. So if I went by their logic, save 10% of your monthly salary, I'd be saving up £180 a month. Listen, I ain't got fucking a million years to save up for a deposit for a property. The fuck am I saving up 110% of my salary, £180 a month? You crazy? No, man, to be saving up 70% of your salary. Yeah, not 10%. Jesus Christ, man. Look, let me get a calculator out, yeah? So I was saving up £1,000 a month. So in a year, there's 12 months, so that's 12 grand. But let's call it 10 grand a month, 10 grand a year. Because some months are a bit different, yeah? But let's say solidly, I was able to save up 10 grand a year. In 3 years, I saved up about like £32,000, yeah? So 32,000. So what I'm going to do is 32,000 divided by 180. Now, £180 represents 1 month's savings, yeah? So I'm going to do the total value, which is 32,000 divided by 180, yeah, to find out how many months it would take me. So 32,000 divided by 180. It would have taken me 177 months to save up that money. So 177 months divided by 12 is going to give me the years. It would have taken me 14 years to save up 32 grand. That's what I'm saying, man. These people talk some shit sometimes. 14 years to save up 32 grand if I was saving up £180 a month. Don't listen to these people talking about save up 10% every month of your salary. Are you a woman? That's the sort of bullshit that women say. Save up 10%. But you're a grown ass man, but you should be saving up 70% of your salary. Something like that. Maybe not 70%, but at least like 50% or something like that, man. But you said, but homes cost an average 400k. Yeah, that's in the area that you live in. There's some cheaper properties in America. I've seen them. I was messing about on Zoopla overseas. Now I've seen properties that were cheaper. You might have to go to the well. I was gonna say you might have to go to the projects. You might get shot, boy. But yeah, you're gonna have to just go to a different area then. Buy somewhere where it's cheaper. I don't live in my hometown. I live 70 miles away because my hometown is too expensive. Do you drive to and from London every day for work? Nah, no way. Nah. Nah, no way, man. I mean, there are people that drive to and from London every day, like from like Northampton for work. I'm not doing that crap. The most I've done is, let's say, I don't know, it was like a random Wednesday. I finished early for the day. I finished at like 1 o'clock. So boom, I've jumped in my car and just gone to Edmonton. And then late night that night, like 11 o'clock, I've left Edmonton. And then, made my way back here. There was one time I went down there like, let's say Tuesday evening. And then I got up at like 5 or 6 in the morning and I jumped on the motorway and came back up here. But I won't be doing that shit every day. No way. Right. This person said, any advice? Any advice on what? Man just wrote, any advice? I can't even see no previous message. Look above it. You're gonna have to just write what you mean, man. Man said in Detroit, the properties sell for about 15 to 80k. Yeah, I know why, because it's Detroit. Yeah, I heard about Detroit. It's Detroit, that's in Michigan, isn't it? Yeah, that Detroit, that area, there's always been, I've always heard about that place being a rough place. There, Baltimore. Yeah. Do you rate Donald Trump? Yeah, I like Donald Trump, yeah. Listen, I rate anyone that gets up and wasn't he doing this? Didn't Donald Trump get shot and he was going like this? Oh no, actually no, he put his fist up in the air. Same thing. Yeah. Why can't you answer the question on inflation? These guys, boy, you actually like you're paying me. What do I think of inflation? I mean, listen, the economy is like an ecosystem. Things go up, things go down, things get hard, things get easy. It is what it is. And with this cost of living rising and things getting more difficult, all it's doing is it's putting a lot of stress on the weaker species or the weaker animals. So like every now and then a disease will come out and it will kill off all the weak. It's the same thing with the cost of living going up. The poor people are just fortunate that, you know, there are like, you know, aids to help them. When I say aids, I mean, you know, like, you know, if you fall on hard times, you can go to the Salvation Army, you can go to the food bank. If we didn't live in a country where there are like aids to help you, some people will be starving, hungry right now. I went to one woman's house, yeah, on, I think it was Monday or Tuesday. I feel like it was Tuesday, yes. Anyway, boom. I went to two people's houses on Tuesday, actually, and they both didn't have electric. The first house, this young girl answered the door. So she said, there's no electric. So what do you mean there's no electric? So yeah, the electric's ran out. She was just sitting in the house, no electric on. The mum had gone out to work for the day, sitting in the yard, no electric. So anyway, I can still do the test without electric. I just put down, you know, limitations and that. So I left that property and then I went to another property. I don't know if it was the one that was directly afterwards, but anyway, this woman's answered the door and she's like, oh yeah, I ain't got no electric at the moment. I need to top up. So anyway, the yard was mad. You know, like when the doors have holes in it and that, yeah? So anyway, I'm in the kitchen now, yeah? And I noticed the fridge door was open, like slightly, like it was open a bit, like, I don't know, let's say 5-6 inches open, yeah? So I'm in the kitchen testing the sockets. Yeah? There's no power. There's no electric in this property. And it's starting to get dark as well. It's like 4 o'clock. I'm in the kitchen testing the sockets. And I noticed the fridge door was slightly open, like about 4 or 5 inches. So I'm thinking, why is the fridge door open? Like, this woman says she ain't got no electric. She's going to get electric, yeah, allegedly. So I'm thinking, so I looked in the fridge, like, I took a little peek in the fridge. There's nothing in there. So I'm thinking to myself, this woman didn't just run out of electric. If you have a fridge that has nothing in there, that means that you don't need electric to keep the food cold because there's no food in there. So this woman didn't just run out of electric. She probably has no electric in the property. Anyway, I'm standing at the in the kitchen at the work surface, using it as a bench to write my notes down, yeah? And she had this, what do they call it? Not a rice cooker, a slow cooker. I don't know what the fuck this was in there. It just looked like some sludge. Yo, listen, this thing did stink. It was rotten. It smelled like it had been there for about 6, 7, 8 days. I don't think the woman's got any money for electric, definitely. I don't think she's got any money for any food. Crazy. Crazy. So the rise of cost of living, things like this, they just come into the ecosystem. If you think of life as like a big ecosystem, things like the cost of living just come into the rise of energy prices and the rise of price of everything. It's just meant to kill off the weak. I mean, I'm just gonna say it bluntly. Yeah, it's supposed to kill off the weak. Jay White's from Chingford. I ain't from Chingford. Yeah, you might have seen me in Chingford, but I ain't from Chingford. I'm from Edman, mate. When did you see me in Chingford? So exactly what you said, survival of the fittest. I've seen news reports and like people are like, oh, I don't know why this is happening. I don't know why this is happening. I know exactly why it's happening. But you know, if you go online and you say things like this, like, yeah, the cost of living and that, and the rise of inflation and the rise of energy prices and that is supposed to kill off the weak and that, the people think you're mad. Bro, this is a real fucking thing. I'm not saying this ain't no conspiracy theory. I'm not saying the government do this to kill off people. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, if you look at the world like an ecosystem, this is exactly what happens. Every now and then there's a disease that wipes people out. Every 10 years, some disease comes out and it's just wiping people out. Every 10 years. Weak genes are supposed to die out. The reason why there's so many people walking around right now with weak genes is because we have things like welfare. So that the people who are right at the bottom, the weaklings, they still get a chance. They still get a fighting chance. I'm not from Mozart or something. You lot just be saying things now. Thoughts on the vaccine? I mean, I didn't take the vaccine. No, I'm not no conspiracy theorist or nothing like that. But I'm just like, nah, I'm all right. Nah, I'm all right. I don't need it. No, I don't need it. But like, let's say, like, you know, like when you get like the BCG jabs and that, you know, like when you're younger, you get the 5-in-1 and then you get the 6-in-1, whatever. And that. Yeah, I'd take. Well, I'd taken those when I was a child. Obviously, I was a child. I didn't have my own brain or nothing in it. But yeah, I'll make my child get that and that. But just I don't know, just this the COVID vaccine. I'm like, nah, I don't need it. It's nothing to do with no conspiracy theory that, oh, you don't know what they're putting inside you. They're trying to turn you into a robot. No. But I'm just like, I don't need it. I don't need it. How's your property in Egypt? I mean, I don't know. I ain't been out there. What do you think of inheritance tax? Yeah, it's fucking scam, isn't it? How the hell, yeah, are you penalizing someone for inheriting money? Fucking joke, man. But this is the thing. See, I believe in capitalism. I believe in that sort of economy. You know, you work for your money, and if you can't be bothered to work, then you shall perish. Yeah. Political parties like Labour, they want to tax the rich to help the people at the bottom who cannot be bothered to make something of themselves. No, the people them that are at the top, they're there at the top for a reason. The people them who are rich, they're rich for a reason, and the people them who are wealthy, they are wealthy for a reason. You want to tax the people who are putting in the work so that the people who don't put in the work still have a fair fighting chance? Are you crazy? That doesn't even make no sense, man. I'm not talking about the people that have something wrong with them mentally, that they don't have a chance. I'm not talking about those people. There are so many healthy individuals who are broke because they're lazy. They don't deserve no help whatsoever. I don't feel sorry for them. Because back to the original point I was making, and the video I made earlier, there's so many people with free time who decide to sit and play video games to distract themselves, or they want to get a dog, or they want to have a child to distract themselves. I actually made a follow-up video to a part of that video. So in a part of that video, I was saying that there are people who, you know, they conceive children because might as well just have a child, got nothing else going on in their life. And I made a follow-up video. I just need to release it, but it's bit. I made a follow-up video. Hold on a minute. Someone sent a super chat and it didn't come up. I don't know. No, only one person sent a super chat, my friend. Send it again. Yeah. No, big man thing. I ain't trying to scam you. Didn't come up. Try to send it again or something. But yeah, respect anyway. So yeah. So in that video, I was saying that, you know, some people, they will have a child just because there's nothing else better to do. So I made a follow-up video and I said that basically I know it's true because there are people who will have a child because they ain't got nothing else better to do. And the polar opposite of these people who have a child because they ain't got nothing else better to do are the people who say, no, I'm too busy. I ain't got no time to be raising a child, i.e. career girls. And obviously, I was like that before, like, now I'm not having no child before 30 years old. No. So you got people with two polar opposite ends of the spectrum. You got people that have an abundance of time, who ain't got nothing else going on in their life, who decide, yeah, I'll have a child because there's nothing to do. You got people on the other side of the spectrum that say, no, I'm not having no damn child. I ain't got no time for no child. I'm too busy. You know, there's probably like three types of people that were, there's like three reasons why people were conceived in this world. You was a mistake. Like, you know, your mom just got pregnant. Hey, that probably was me. Yeah. So you was a mistake. Your parents then was just bored and said, have another child, or, you know what, let's give Paul another brother or sister. And for the most part, well, not for the most part, most people are not planned. Yeah, most people are not planned. So you are going to have a small percentage of people who actually plan their child and that, but most people are not planned. So that, and obviously there's, you know, things happen to women while they get pregnant and that, but yeah, I'm not going to mention that, but yeah. But yeah, the three reasons why people are coming to this world is either their parents to them was bored, there was a mistake, or their parents planned them. And the latter is usually not the case. Most people will not plan. Most people did not have parents to think, right, we're gonna get our lives in order. We're gonna make sure we're financially stable. We got to fix the bold and that, and things is patterned up. Then we're gonna have a child. Most people are not the product of that. Most people are either mom just got pregnant or mom was bored. So that's why, you know, I come into existence. Why do people have kids? Is it a waste of money? Nah. Nah. Me, man for reproduce. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, yo, make sure you have your money in order first. Yeah, make sure you can look after a child and support a child first. But yeah, there's people that are like, oh, I'm never having kids and that, bro. So your bloodline and your lineage is just gonna stop. Fam, imagine me not having no children. So where all these properties gonna go to? The state? Nah, man for pass on my thing. If you know, I want all my properties to go to Ross Clark Enfield Council. Ah, the whole point of the previous generation is to set up the next generation. Obviously, you know, you don't want your son to grow up, you know, in a bubble or live life on tremendous easy mode. You want him to go through a little bit of a struggle as a man and that, but at the same time, bro, I don't want my son to start off from scratch, back to the drawing board, like every other person that existed in my bloodline. I'm saying in my bloodline, everyone had to start off from scratch, start off from the drawing board. Yeah, I said facts. I remember your video on Career Girl. Man, you want to see, yeah? That video was talking about the career girls and that. It's so funny. Like people will watch one video, and just based on your appearance, they will form an opinion. Now, don't get it twisted. I see some of these people doing lives and I just know. I know this guy's a broke waste man. But the girls, some girls in the comment section of that video were on my case, calling me a broke, dusty, and that. What are you talking about? I probably earn double them. I know I got more properties than their mum and their dad put together. Blood. So who are you calling a dusty? Why? Because I was wearing a wave cap and an extra large green t-shirt. That makes me a dusty. Really? That's how you know people are superficial and that. Unless you're wearing a Versace robe, you're broke. Dumb. Oh, okay. So you're saying, what's the update with the black brother stuck in Dubai over the Indian? So Ray Sean said he's getting help from the embassy, signed the petition. Yeah, I mean, I already signed the petition, but yeah. Everyone is judgmental, Jay. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah. But like, the thing is, yeah, they're so dumb because the gal them was gunning me in that video in the comment section and that, calling me a broke dusty and that. It's like, blood, you haven't even been bothered to go on my page on TikTok and just look at more than 1 or 2 people. I've even got a pinned video that's showing the 4 properties because at the time I only had 4, I've got 5 now. They couldn't even be bothered to look at the video. There is no such thing as a dusty with 4 properties. That's fucking impossible. So they just see a video, man looking rough, but talking about career girls and get vexed. Start typing and that. Stupidness, man. That don't make no sense, man. Yeah, most people don't do any research. Now, me, I'm good at like judging people and that. Like, I just know this person's an idiot. I just know this person's an idiot. Like if I see a man doing a live stream just talking about some current affairs, and I know usually this guy's just a waste man. I know he's just a waste man. Sometimes I might be wrong, but 99% of the time I'll be right, man. Yeah, so Ray Sean saying our people need to look rich in order for people to think you're successful. Benz and Montclair isn't real wealth. No, that's wealth of the broke person. You go, yeah. I beg you. I wish they could show the wardrobe of an upper class person. You are not gonna see Giuseppe's in there. You are not going to see Montclair sliders in there. You're not gonna see Gucci t-shirts. You're not. All that designer brands and that, typically that is for the broke people to look rich. It's for the, yeah, it's literally for the broke people to look rich, man. Someone asked, have you got a PTS card? Yeah, I used to have one, but I think it's expired now. Yeah. I think you have to do like a drug and alcohol test thing, innit? I've been riding out my dinger car for 7 years, but now I've got to scrap it. Listen, my car is ready for the scrapyard. It is not passing the MOT. I mean, unless I have to do a few bits and pieces on that. Nothing on that car works. The driver's window don't go down. The passenger window don't go down. The handbrake has broke, so there's no handbrake. I have to park the car in first gear and full lock the wheel so that if there is a bit of movement, it ain't gonna go nowhere. The last time I went to Edmonton, not this weekend, but the weekend before, when I came back, as I pulled up outside my house, the windscreen wipers stopped working. How the fuck do your who's ever had a car where their windscreen wipers have stopped working? I've never heard of that before. My windscreen wipers don't work. They stop working. Nothing on that car works. So I'm gonna have to get some little cheap £1,000 car. Yeah. In the next few weeks or something, if I can't be able to fix the car, so that I've got a car to drive around in so I can do my jobs. Jay Wise is finding a job without GCSE is possible. Yeah, it's possible, but you're gonna struggle to find a job, and you're gonna struggle to get a decent pay. Now, maybe if you become a salesman, then yeah, you'll be all right, probably. Isn't it? I said take the moped instead. You know. You said I can sell my car. Who's gonna buy that car for £3,000? But the car, there's nothing on the car that works. The engine, the oil light's permanently on, saying I need oil. It's crazy. There's nothing on that car that works. I'm surprised the wheels still spin. It's that bad. I said, take the moped. Now, I got a motorbike, man. I don't ride no moped. That man are laughing, I'm telling you. No joke. That car there is mash up, blood. Ah, I like this. So those of David type, there is a famous picture of Bill Gates and Warren Buffett, and the caption said nearly 250 billion in wealth in one photo, but no Gucci belt inside. Yep. Yeah. Look at Kanye West. Billionaire, no? Just like a fucking tramp. But Kanye West is a madman anyway, so he's just different. But the hard copy link. What, for the book, yeah? Shoot, I forgot about that, you know. I think. Are you talking about the book? No, I think you're talking about something else. No. Yeah, I know you say it's a Honda, but blood, who's gonna buy the car for £3,000? The car's mash up. I've had to put stickers on the window to stop the window from falling. Yeah. I still do a mentoring sessions. Yeah. If you want a mentoring session, can I put my email address in? Hopefully you can see that. Yeah, send me an email there, jystv@outlook.com. Just put your, interest in a mentoring session. 30 minutes, £45, 1 hour, £60. Deals, JY's. What other investments do you like to invest in apart from property? I don't invest in nothing else apart from property, you know. So this Ms. 528. Yeah, I'm gonna purchase your book next week. I learned a lot from your videos, recent stuff. Come on, man, done. Oh shoot! Oh yeah, okay. Oh yeah. You're in America, innit? Yeah. I mean, yeah, you'll be the second person that I've done overseas. I've done someone else in there was either in Denmark or Norway, one of the two. Are you gonna try the bald thing? Well, yeah, eventually, innit? Eventually, when the haircuts don't work no more, that's when man will go bald. Do you speed when driving? I mean, hey, I feel like you're trying to set me up on it on here, you know. But yeah. What do you think, my friend? How many people would you fight the maximum? I mean, I'll fight as much people as I need to. See, that's what I'm saying. What kind of question is that? What, like an action hero or something? Yeah, trust me. Oh, you're talking about the speed? Oh, yeah, the speeding, yeah. Trying to set you up, yeah, I know. Do you ever plan to sell your properties if you ever need cash holders? No. Right, I'm coming off in 2 minutes because I can feel my eyes starting to close now. So I like your advice about savings, but I see that you don't rate ISAs and savings accounts, even though you can get interest from it. I mean, yeah, it's all well and good putting your money into an ISA or whatever account and that, but yo, how long are you gonna be sitting on that money for? Like, you shouldn't be saving up for anything for like 5 years or 4 years. It should only take you about 2 years maximum to save up for a property, man. If it takes you longer to save up than 2 years for a property, the property is probably too expensive, man. And or you're not earning enough money. Coupled with the fact that you're probably not managing your money properly as well. Jay Wise, it's time to relax and enjoy a decent car. You enjoy. Yeah. For real, for real, for real. How much money should you have saved by 25? Like I said previously, like even on this live stream and that, it just depends. If you've been earning a good salary from 20 years old, then yeah, you should have a good bit of money saved up. But if you've only just recently, as a 25-year-old, got a decent paying job, like 30 grand onwards, I'm not really expecting you to have much. But by 30 years old, you should have like 45, 50 grand by 30 years old. When would you enjoy your money? I'm enjoying my money right now. I'm sitting in the house with the heating on. There's certain people right now, they can't even do that. I've got the gas heating on and I've got this fan heater on. Because I'm a black man, I get cold easily. Tell you that's going to be the new line, you know. Tell a girl, come over. I'll turn on the heat if you're willing to beat. Someone said, you're working on a 6th property. Yeah. So I've actually got a mortgage offer now. So we'll see. We'll see. Because, you know, people can pull out of sales of properties and stuff. So we'll see. Right, 1 more minute and I'm going because I'm flipping tired, man. And I got to get up early in the morning. Yeah, owning property is not the be all and end all. Yeah. Would you buy a supercar? I mean, yeah, I'd like to have a supercar. Yeah, 130 followers to go. Then I get to my 10K. Then when I get to the 10K, that's when I'll get banned. You watch. Would you ever buy a property in Edmonton? Yeah, but Edmonton's too expensive for me. So, big up Celtics Nation UK. Why don't you get a Honda Type R? Ah, nah, man. I'm not a car person, man. I don't care about getting no performance car. I don't give a damn about stuff like that. Right, coming off in 10 seconds. Right. Later, you lot, yeah? See you lot next time. Next week, yeah? Right, done. All right. Any advice for 22-year-olds? Go and watch all of my videos. That's the advice I'll give you to 22-year-old. Right. I'll see you lot next time. Stay wise. Done.